Welcome to Happy Valley, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions and one of the most passionate fan bases in all of college football. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will start this game off. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
And the Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Caught over the middle. It's Morales. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They want to just keep throwing it. Catch in the middle. It's Morales. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Offense in a bunch formation. To the air. It's Francis. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch, called for and made. So Penn State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Here comes the offense on second down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Wildcats have it back, the Northwestern offense headed out. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Now second and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Northwestern right back to the line. Back to pass, it's Francis. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He's looking to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Well, jet sweep pass. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to run for it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Allard. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Singleton. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Got it in the middle with Saunders. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to...
And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. And you know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Scanning the field, it's Allard. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Right down the middle. And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Francis. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Henderson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Using the quick game.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Northwestern wants to go quickly. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Back to throw, it's Aller. Fires to the tight end. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The back goes in motion. He'll just keep slinging it. Grabs it in the middle. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quick strike complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. He'll try to pop the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Northwestern right back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Gets it out quickly. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Wallace. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He makes a catch. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Allard. Unleashes to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a move. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think you just got... eager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the defense.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Dropping back, it's Allard. They're bringing heat. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. And he missed it. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw for it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Northwestern will send out the punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Coming after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these 2 teams thus far there in Happy Valley. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that dub. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first-half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but you've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary college football?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Got it in the middle. It's Weber. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to move it through the air. A strike downfield. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Got his man quickly. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Trying to get to it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's a fake, going for the sticks. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Northwestern right back to the line. To the air, it's Francis. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Got the back over the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The give on the counter. Hits the spin cycle. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. After an unproductive first half and opening drive in the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. They're working that left side. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Looking for a man. It's Aller. He's got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Snapped it in the shotgun. He caught it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the third quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trend set. Let's see if this starts the offensive going.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by just 2 over East Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Wildcats moving quickly to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. It'll be a draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Francis. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And I just love having matchups out wide that I know can win. Guys that are so fast on the perimeter that threaten with speed, and guys start bailing and getting out of there. And on 3rd down, and I need that yardage, I can go to them and they'll get the first down.
They'll try the run. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Northwestern wants to go quickly. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And they can't make the connection. And here comes the punt team. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The first down for the offense. Give to the running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First down for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Got a man, it's Wallace. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. To the ground with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion brings up a second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. He leaves it with his back. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Singleton. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age when there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Morales. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front 7 has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
And just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man down the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Francis. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. on the ground with the counter. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He finds his man. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. To the ground, he's got it again. Great move there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. The Nittany Lions pick up the 1st down. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. The give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Nittany Lions have moved it inside the 20. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll give it to the back. Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. He's going to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morales. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Northwestern right back to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Complete downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. To the air, it's Francis. Looking to the big tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They keep attacking through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Lobb. Stopped after making the catch. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Fast motion from the offense. On fourth down, going to the air. Makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Northwestern.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.